The Trojan horse. It's not something that usually brings to mind images of honorable warfare. And it's certainly not something you'd commonly associate with one of the world's most beloved and trusted brands. However, at age 11, I was fully caught in the crosshairs of a diabolical marketing scheme that took the world by storm. The time, 1985. The place, Japan. Nintendo had built a superior video gaming system that the Japanese public loved. The next step, conquer the US market. Jump to the US. The home video game market had become a bloated and commoditized marketplace. To give you an idea of how bad it was, Nintendo approached the toy retail giant FAO Schwarz and offered up their merchandise for free, as long as FAO would simply put it on the shelves for sale. Can you guess how the toy retailer responded? They declined. Nintendo knew they had a huge problem on their hands. They were sure that if people just gave their product a shot, they'd be hooked. But how could they truly differentiate themselves in a crowded market space? Enter the Trojan horse. Nintendo had given the public something they had never seen before, a robot that actually plays video games alongside you. He was called R.O.B, the robotic operating buddy. R.O.B got people to stop and take notice. It seemed every newscast was asking what kid wouldn't want a robotic video game playing pal. The buzz was so incredible and unstoppable that year, after its Christmas launch at FAO Schwarz, a representative there was quoted as saying that they had never worked so hard before, nor ever since the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System. And yes, they even got little Jesse James Wroblewski to plunk down his hard-earned dollars. But here's the rub. With about 800 officially licensed video games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, how many of those do you think you could actually play with your robot buddy here? 100? 200? Nope, just 2. And you'd actually be hard-pressed to find any gamer alive that would admit that either one of those games were remotely enjoyable to play. Nintendo had successfully pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, including mine. Their Trojan horse R.O.B got me to let down my defenses and open up my piggy bank. R.O.B quickly ended up at the bottom of my closet collecting dust as I became obsessed with Nintendo's other amazing games. Their diabolical scheme was executed perfectly, and just as they intended, I was hooked. Now flash forward to today. Was Nintendo's Trojan horse a level of diabolical differentiation? Possibly. Did it work? Absolutely. Nintendo went from the brink of bankruptcy to becoming a mainstay in the top 100 most valued and beloved brands in the world. The takeaway? It doesn't matter if you're an 11-year-old video gamer or a seasoned professional. We've all been preconditioned to automatically up our defenses when approached by a new sales pitch. Nintendo utilized a brilliant marketing tactic to conquer this problem and dominate a commoditized marketplace. And it doesn't always take a giant wooden horse or a robot, but creative outside-the-box thinking to break through the guarded defenses of your audience. Once inside, you can let your true value begin doing the real talking.